So guys, this is Elizabeth, and the internet was in disbelief when she posted this video of her after returning from Pound Town. Yes, I'm talking about the bedroom rodeo with none other than an inmate who was fresh out, who she claims she found in her local newspaper. There's a lot of questions here. The main one being, why would anyone do this, let alone share this private information? Is this a skit? Keep watching to find out.
Drink your coffee, it'll make you feel better.
So I'm feeling inspired from that lady that picks up dudes in jail and stuff. So guess what I'm doing today? Shit, I figure I'd give me one too. Why not? Why the hell not? Everything else has failed. This probably gonna fail too. Only one way to find out. Picked one out in the paper. Today's his release date's coming out in 15 minutes. I got his clothes right here. Actually, they're my son's clothes. Hopefully they fit him.
Those clothes look like they belong to a toddler.
I guess we'll find out, see what he looks like.
Oh, shit.
Now I know how she feels just sitting here waiting. I got like 4 minutes until he comes out. Be cool. Be cool, Liz. Don't blow it. Don't blow it like you blow everything else. Don't do it, Liz. Don't do it. Okay, stop talking to yourself. Stop talking to yourself. The adrenaline that's going through my body right now, it's almost the same as when I was doing, I will not say. But, man, yeah, if you want the same kind of kick, just go pick up an inmate. Pick up an inmate, get that rush before they come out. Man, my heart is racing.
So let me get this straight. She's been struggling to find love and decided to give an inmate a chance. I'm looking at this and all I can think about is, how do these chicks hate coffee dates when they're willing to do stuff like this?
I can't even... It's like thumper in here. It's like... I got 1 minute. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Do the clothes fit? Do the clothes fit? There he is. Oh, don't fall. Don't fall.
This is wild.
Look at, here he comes. Here he comes.
Took him shopping, food mart.
Look at this guy.
Oh, shit.
Don't.
Shoes.
Oh. Hey, do it again. By the way, do what you did earlier with your shoe.
Oh.
Hello. Walk normal.
Like a twiked out mother.
Hey, you can't sneak on nobody.
Hell no.
6.5 hours later.
Wow. There you guys have it. There you go, folks. Let's not get it twisted. That man wore her out. I mean, look at this photo. This chick looks like she just left Waterworld. Sunsplash. As you'd expect, everyone thought this story was insane. And a lot of people had a lot to say, like this commenter who says, so we went from I choose the bear to picking up inmates on their release date? The question mark. And so for those of you who are new to my channel, this woman's referring to a viral debate between men and women that was sparked by a woman who asked women if they would rather be stuck in the forest with a man or a bear. Now, most women chose the bear, which makes this situation very ironic, and also comments like this next woman who said, that ending makes me want to try, LOL. Though I understand that very dangerous men do exist out here, the idea that the average bear is safer than the average man to me is 100% insane. So I was curious after seeing that video about how legit this video actually is. And at the time of the recording of this video, I'm still yet to confirm whether she's trolling. And then I realized that she said that she was inspired by another woman who did the exact same thing. That's when I went looking and realized this shit gets deep.
Did you hear the story about this woman who everybody calls Ashley, the inmate hopper? This is Ashley. She is 36 years old and she's most well known for organizing groups of prison wives and also going live to share her story.
What?
Ashley is a single mother of a 15-year-old girl. She lives with her parents and she recently met this guy while he was in prison and fell in love. He was recently released from prison and Ashley was right there to pick him up.
I'm shaking.
It's almost the exact same video.
Here he comes, you guys. Here they come. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, here they come. Yes, yes, brother. Yes, dolls.
So this is the first time she's actually meeting this man. In fact, the caption underneath her video reads, "When you've only seen him through a video call once in the span of months, and you realize you can't take your Snapchat filters with you to pick him up from prison." The lack of courage was showing when he got in the car, quiet as a rat. I guess that was her. She was nervous because this was the first time she was meeting him. No filters. We all know how that goes.
Cute, TBC.
As you can see, Ashley was so excited to have the love of her life home with her in person. But quickly, things kind of turned sour.
Uh-oh.
Ashley's looking at him right now because he asked her to buy him something with her money. And she said, "Can we do it later?" And she's saying, "Please, please." And he said that will be the second time that happens. So watch it. And she's looking at him crazy.
Never mind. I'll do it, babe. No, babe, I'll do it.
I don't know what's going to happen with Ashley and her former prison boo, but I'm sure For the Love of Inmates is going to have all the tea. So make sure you check them out.
This chick might be trolling, but she was inspired by this chick who definitely isn't. I think the most disturbing video that I have coming up for you next is a video of a woman actually blaming men for women going to find inmates for husbands. What's also nuts is when you think about the risks associated with having someone fresh out who you really haven't vetted yet around your daughter or son. She said that she had a 15-year-old. I was actually kind of happy to see that some women in the comment section were serving coffee, like this woman who said, "I fell into this Ashley inmate hopper hole and I was speechless." She goes on to say the way she speaks about her daughter to other inmates, and did you see his charges? How can anyone allow a man with those charges around their kids? And then another commenter wanted to find out more and asked, "OMG, what was his charges?" And someone responded back and said, "Aggressive adult, attempted kidnapping, criminal attempt."
Y'all all saw that lady on TikTok who went up to the prison to get her man from jail.
Right.
Let me explain something to you. Nothing embarrasses people. Nothing. Like nothing embarrasses us no more as women. And I get it. It's not a lot of decent men out here. I know everybody say that. We all experience it. We know it. We get that, right? But men, y'all got to show up and show the out.
Right.
The fact that women is resorting to picking a man, she actually showed in her area, they got a newspaper. You can select and pick whatever inmate you want. All the pen pal information is there and everything. Somebody next is going to create an app.
Yo, this is crazy.
Just for inmates. Now, next thing you know, we're going to go from inmate to soulmate. Get the fuck out of here. It's a lot of some lonely women out here, but that don't make them desperate, okay? Being alone and being lonely is two totally different things. Men, it's time. Y'all got to get y'all shit together, too. I'm sorry. The fact that women is resorting to pen paling prison mates, it's a lot.
Wait, how did this become men's fault? How did this become a men's issue? You know, I actually had hope. Like, she started off talking about how there should be a sense of embarrassment. I thought there was some coffee that was going to be served, and immediately she did that Uno reverse and blamed men. That is insane. An app for inmates is also wild.
Look at my face. Look at my face, bro. I just seen some shit here on TikTok.
Talk about it, brother.
Bro, I cannot believe it. My mind is trying to compute what I just seen. So I'm scrolling on TikTok, minding my business, and I see this woman starts off the video. So, "Hey guys, I'm here sitting in the parking lot of the jail, and I seen a TikTok of a lady that goes to jails on release dates, and she picks up inmates and feeds them and takes them home and has that good old time." I'm like, what?
The other thing I just thought of literally just now was if the roles were reversed, and I mean the genders here, I'm sure it would only be a matter of time until women called this predatory, right? Looking for somebody who's disadvantaged. Imagine if there were a bunch of men who waited at female prisons, just waiting to capitalize on desperate women who needed a place to stay, and they were taking those chicks to a bedroom rodeo in under 60 minutes. The internet would be in an uproar, right? They would have programs, and you would probably be labeled some type of a trafficker. In this next video, a TikToker reacts to the whole situation, except she's actually upset that there are people out there holding chicks like her accountable for choosing inmates who they really don't know that well. Check it out.
I started this off like super educational and talking about the 4B movement and the decentralization of men in your life. But instead, what I'm going to say is this. To you, dude. Like, do you know how often Our comment sections are just filled with dudes inselling their way through life, going like, oh my God, she's staying with a man in prison and I can't get a hoe. Me. That's the energy you're bringing to this. Honest to God. Honestly. And I don't know what you think you're doing here by saying bring back shame. Why? Why is this any of your fucking business, dude?
Wow.
Like, mind your own goddamn business. You don't like it, don't be with a man in prison. You.
All right, so that's that. We just all got cursed out here on the coffee pod. That's kind of funny. What I find interesting is, number one, the idea of posting stuff online and being surprised when people give their take on it. Once it's public, that's what you're inviting. You're inviting other people's opinions. And two, the word incel is slowly evolving, right? Where here on this channel, I have a community of men who value marriage, many of men who are married within that community, and we value fatherhood and two-parent households. You can learn a lot of stuff in there. Click the link pinned to the top of the comment section to enter. They blanket that statement of incel with any person who disagrees with their actions. Now, while looking into this topic, I saw a lot of videos like this one titled Picking My Man Up from Jail. These videos were of couples who were dating prior to the significant other being locked up. And I want to be clear that that's not what I'm talking about here. Or a video like this. This here is low-key beautiful. Obviously, this couple was dating prior to all this happening. That's not what this video is about. This video is also not about anyone who's changed their past for the better. This is about chicks claiming they're afraid of bears while somehow finding the courage to date someone who's fresh out, and also finding the time to blame men. Again, this is not about men or women who've changed their life for the better, because some great people, great men and women, have had a very challenging past. Of course, guys, I'm curious to know, what do you think of this whole situation? Please comment down below. And once again, gentlemen, do your best to stay out of jail, prison, legal trouble. As always, I appreciate you guys checking out another episode of The Coffee Pot. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.